That was great. Yeah, I really like that song. And if you don't like that song, I don't like you. No. I don't know why I said that.
Yeah, we fight for Ottawa bands. We don't physically fight. We fight with words.
That's right.
You have music in your soul, nowhere else to go. So turn the volume up, let's start the show. You're listening to the sounds on the Southwood Stereo.
Hey, we're back. This is the Southwood Stereo.
Southwood Stereo.
Episode 5.
Congratulations, we made it.
We did make it. My name is Mike.
My name is Max.
And I always said that it's the 5s and the 10s of anything.
Yeah.
That should be kind of acknowledged, right? It's the 5th, it's the 10th, it's the 15th, it's the 20th. Nobody really celebrates like 7th. It's the 17th episode.
Yeah, and if anything, I'm surprised you didn't have a cake or like birthday hats.
I should have.
This occasion.
I should have made a nice marble rye.
Yeah. For our 10th episode anniversary.
That's right. I vow. I promise you, Max.
Okay.
On our 10th anniversary show.
Yeah.
I'll bake us a nice marble rye. I've never done it before.
We'll use this as a way to keep ourselves accountable. I'll bring the hats. You bring the cake.
Okay. And it'll smell nice. It'll smell nice in here. A nice loaf of marble rye bread.
Yeah. Well, if anything, happy 5th episode.
Happy 5th episode.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Who knew we'd make it this far?
5 episodes ago, this was just a dream and a couple of kids.
Yeah.
Looking to the stars.
Yeah. Connecting the dots.
Yeah. And look at us now.
So what do we have going on today?
Oh, that's exciting. Okay, so we better get to the actual show. All this marble rye is making me hungry. As you know, on the Southwood Stereo, our purpose for being here is to bring you, the good listener, the sounds of Ottawa. We're going to play 3 songs from 3 bands or artists throughout the city. We have our opener. We have our mid-card. We were going to call it the wild card, but that's a whole different story.
We scrapped it.
Yeah,
it one episode.
we got to keep things sane for us too.
We keep each other on our toes.
That's right, we do. And the final is our headliner. So we go in that order, and we give a little bit of history of the band or a little what's going on, what they're doing now, and then we play one of their songs. So
on that note,
let's get to the opener.
The opener.
Okay. The opener of the monumental episode 5 of the Southwood Stereo is
Bronson Novella.
I just played with Bronson Novella the previous Friday, February 6th, at the Dom with Countdown to Earplugs, Audio Visceral, and Bronson Novella. I had never really heard much about them. How about you?
I've heard the name. I feel like they've been around the scene for a while, but we haven't had the chance to play together to this date.
Bronson Novella is a 2-piece indie alt-rock band based in Ottawa, known for blending melodic indie rock and raw, expressive energy. That is a true statement. When they played, it is just a 2-piece band, but I found it just very good songwriting. There wasn't a lot of flash to it. It was solid playing, great structures. I have a friend of mine named Katie. Loved them.
Awesome.
Loved them. Hey, Katie. And they're really nice guys, too. So I figured, episode 5, Southwood Stereo, the opener. Let's do some Bronson Novella.
So I guess on tonight's episode, we're going to be listening to one of the tracks off their latest EP released in January 2025 called Is Worried About You. And what's the track we're going to be listening to today?
The track is called Let Me Rest. It's track 1, side 1, Bronson Novella, Is Worried About You.
Yeah.
Right here on
Southwood Stereo.
Southwood Stereo.
fade into a slumber while my blues eat your soul. So you take all my colors, do you feel pretty strong? Smirk at me while I whimper all day long. Now let me be a little freak and a little free. This is the last damn song I write for you and what you did to me. So let me be. Can't you see? You are no art to be seen. Rage fills, I can't sit still, and I wish that you were just a dream. So let me be. Oh, let me be. Oh, let me rest.
Minute to spin it. All right, Bronson Novella. Let me rest. Max.
That was a really fun song. The intro, I wasn't too sure where they were going to go with that little Western kind of riff, but then they just smack you in the face, and it just becomes so huge, which is awesome to see from a two-piece band. Mm-hmm. Generally, it's a lot of fun. And that little fake out at the end, I was just expecting them to keep going. I wanted more. So, all around, a fun tune. What'd you think, Mike?
I liked it, much like I liked seeing them live, and you could tell, listening to the music and seeing them live, that these two have been playing together for a while. They just knew each other's little things. The music is kind of locked in, the two instruments. I always wonder with two pieces, like, do you think they just can't find a bass player?
Maybe they just don't like bassists.
Maybe they just don't want one, because bass players, they do have a track record for being the weird guy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
but reminiscent to me at least of Pup a little bit, and definitely a high energy, a lot of fun. So
yeah, great
job.
band. Check them out, Bronson Novella,
and check out their latest EP.
Bronson Novella is worried about you,
because they are worried about you,
and that's nice.
That is very nice, heartwarming.
Yeah.
Are they worried about the podcast? Is that what it means? Is this? We made it to 5.
They fucking should be.
They're like, they're never gonna make it past 4.
Yeah, they should be worried about it, because if you could see what Max and I see, everything's under control now. Moving right along on the Southwood Stereo.
Who do we have up next?
This is the mid-card. The mid-card.
All right, so on today's mid-card, we have Ottawa's own Out by Lucy, an indie rock band known for blending Britpop-influenced garage rock energy and a sharp poetic lyricism. They've been together since 2018, and they've been playing around town and outside of town as well, with a string of shows that's coming up. Definitely worth checking out. I think they're playing at the Rainbow Bistro February 21st with a couple other out-of-town bands as part of a little run that they're doing. On today's episode, we will be listening to the song Longer.
Longer by Out by Lucy. Out by Lucy was on Ego and Vice, the original show.
Episode 121.
Way back, 121.
Wow.
Yeah. And they were super fun energy to have in. Good guys, good band.
Yeah.
And they have a song about snorkeling.
Yep.
Which we're not going to play today.
No.
But I asked them when they were in, I said, why do you have a song about snorkeling? And he said, I snorkel. And I was like, very good.
Yeah.
What else can you say?
Sometimes that's all you need, and if anything, it makes them fantastic songwriters. Their lyrics are always a lot of fun. So,
yeah. And I said, what the Fukuyama is Out by Lucy all about? And I found out. And you will too.
I guess people won't have to wait much longer.
What's this song called?
Longer.
Is it called Longer?
Yeah, that's why I did that.
Nice segue. Missed it completely. This is Longer. This is Out by Lucy. This is the Southwood Stereo.
that you are my dreams. I just can't believe for a little while longer. Just a little while longer. I can't trust my eyes now when I see your face, and I want you so badly. I fear that's a mistake. I've got nothing to show now. I've got nothing but faith. If I lose you, my baby, you'll be the one I can replace. Oh, the one I can replace. Oh, well, I can see that you are my dreams. I just can't believe for a little while longer. Just a little while longer. Just a little while longer,
Minute to spin it.
And that was Longer by Out by Lucy. Mike, what'd you think?
I thought it was great. I felt when it first started, I felt like it was the Enchantment Under the Sea dance from Back to the Future. That kind of 50s, like you were saying, like a waltzy type of thing. It had that very, very kind of throwback vibe.
Yeah, very romantic.
And then when it punched in, it had a little wheeze in it, I think. A little wheeze influence, or maybe it's coincidence. I thought it was great. Great guitar work. Just really kind of pulled back, and great little song.
Yeah, it reminded me of something off of like Pinkerton meets like that 50s waltz, like you said. It's a
Definitely.
lot of fun. It's just kind of, I could just picture a prom where Rivers Cuomo is trying to find his potential partner.
That's right.
And unfortunately, Marty McFly takes the star position.
Takes him out.
Takes him out. But no, a lot of fun, and it's just very whimsical. It reminds me of a band called Hers as well, which is a lot of fun. Great
Yeah.
job on this song. And just as a reminder for anybody who's listening,
Yeah.
Out by Lucy will be performing at the Rainbow Bistro on February 21st. If you're missing that, episode 121, Ego and Vice.
Ego and Vice.
Go check it out.
Go check it out. Yes.
On
So
that lovely waltz, are we heading to the lobby?
let's go to the lobby.
Let's go to the lobby.
I think it's the safest place to be.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
So how's episode 5 treating you so far, Max?
Episode 5 has been everything I've ever wanted. It's been great music, a SeaWorld style splash zone.
Yeah.
I can't.
I've stubbed my toe. I've spilt water on my third phone. I can't get the timer to work.
But this is why we're such a high quality production.
I think it's challenges. It's the challenges in life that you kind of got to persevere through, that you got to push through. Like Rocky said, you got to be willing to take the hits.
I thought you were just gonna yell Adrian in the microphone. I thought that was gonna.
No, that's how win.
Adrian.
But you got to get up. That's how winning is done.
Yeah.
We are winning, you and I, Max.
Yeah.
Regardless of the pitfalls and the perils that have gone on behind the scenes, which no one will know about. know how hard we struggle and what we put up with
For you.
to bring this to you, the good
The
listener.
listener.
Yes. On our 5th episode. No, it's a pleasure. Where else can you have this kind of adventure?
Yeah. So what else have you been up to, Mike? What's new?
As I was saying earlier, I just played a show at the Dom. Goat played a show at the Dom with Bronson, Novella, Countdown to Earplugs, and Audio Visceral. Now, this was a crazy gig because we didn't know until we got there, but downtown, the market was like closed off. It was all barricaded off
Oh, yeah.
because there were jumping snowmobiles.
Yeah.
Like literally outside of the Dom. I don't know if anyone saw any footage of it, but when the snowmobile was in the air, all you could see was the Bearfax sign.
I was just going to say, I thought this was just a stunt to promote Bearfax.
It should have been. Well, it worked. But yeah, so we had to park. There was like bylaw and everybody. We had to park way down Clarence across Dalhousie in the Parkade. I had to carry my amp like 3 blocks. I had to cradle it like a baby.
I don't mean to pause your story, but do you say Dalhousie or Dalhousie? What team are you on? I think you said Dalhousie, but
Dalhousie? Dalhousie.
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 I feel like we need to have a poll because I thought it was Dalhousie.
Hoosie or Housie?
Who's?
Hoosie. Oh, okay. Well,
But I've also heard Dalhousie.
to be honest with you, I've never thought about it. Dalhousie. Dalhousie. I just say it the way it's looks like it's spelled.
Listeners, send us your take on Dalhousie versus Dalhousie.
Yeah, that's like Dalhousie and Colin O'Bye.
Yeah, it's right across the canal on Colin O'Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Colin O'Bye, Dalhousie, and Rada.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But back to your story. So you had to lug amps.
I had to carry my amp like a baby because I couldn't hold it by the handle that long. Like 3 blocks. In and out. In a snowstorm. And the snowmobiling jumping on Friday night, Friday, February 6th, was canceled due to snow.
Yeah. That's a shame.
Great. Yeah, I had a good time, though. It was fun. Yeah. A little bit of punk rock. Warmed the soul. I was sore the next day.
Oh, you jumped. You did the jumps on the snowmobile?
I should have.
Yeah.
I could have. I wouldn't have canceled. I would have done it.
This was your opportunity and you missed it.
Yeah. Other than that, not much. Had a little cold. Might sound a little deeper than usual, but
I thought you were just doing your best Casey Kasem impersonation.
nah, he was a little bit more okay. And I just got a letter from anyway. What about you, Max? You've had a lot on the go.
Yeah, it's been a busy little bit. We've played a show with Cassador and Loch Ness Monster on February 13th, and now we're finalizing some stuff to go on tour. We have a 9-date tour coming up in March and April.
That's exciting.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Are you guys getting a tour bus?
No, we're 2-carring it as always.
That's a good Canadian tour.
Yeah.
Is what that is?
Well, the way that we do it usually is we take 1 or 2 cars and then we book ourselves an Airbnb in the middle of all locations that we go to.
That's like your hub, your home base.
Yeah, unless we drive home the same night, which we most likely will do for Montreal, Kingston, and Pembroke. So
Yeah. If it's close enough and it's just like a toss, get home, sleep in your own bed.
yeah, well, especially if in March, like the weather should in theory be fine. So
Yeah. Touring in the winter, you never know what you're gonna get. End of March-ish, you're starting to look at a little bit nicer.
yeah,
Into March and April. So yeah, that's super exciting. New hires are, like I said, it's the year of the monkey. So I don't know what that has to do with the new hires, but fuck, it's got to have something to do with them because you guys are doing awesome. And you just played a show at Saw.
yeah, and we're gonna be back March 14th at Saw again. So that should be a lot of fun.
Super exciting.
Yeah,
I'll have to catch one of them. I just saw you guys in the summer in the outside. Can't really beat the outside gig.
well, you gotta hit the quota of at least once a year.
Yeah. At least, you know what I mean? If all okay, here's the thing. If they just started throw a curfew on shows and every bar has to close at like 6:00, so all the live shows have to be between 2 p.m. and 6:00 in the evening, I would see them all.
Oh no, I would hate that. I would hate that so much. Sorry, Mike. We're actually, I have a question for you.
Yes,
Indoor or outdoor shows? Which do you prefer?
Indoor.
Indoor?
Yeah. Sounds better.
Sounds better. Even to perform?
Yes. Oh, definitely to perform.
Yeah.
Well, depends how kind of rinky-dinky setup you got. If you're just like setting up in someone's farm field with like a rented PA system, indoors.
Yeah.
But if you're like at a festival with a professional kind of all the business, oh yeah, I do outside. That's fun.
Yeah. Like if you could play, let's say, the CTC or main stage of Blues Fest, headlining slot.
Oh, that's a good one.
What would you take?
I'd probably take the CTC.
Ooh, interesting.
Just for the laser. Are we talking? If I'm playing the CTZ, it's obviously going to be a big show.
Yeah.
I would play indoors for like the light show and the whole production, as opposed to just outside in a field for a bunch of people that are getting smushed. I don't know. I saw Alexis on Fire at the CTC.
Wait, what year?
Oh God, it was before they broke up.
Yeah. Was it with
I
Billy
think it was-
Talent and Against Me?
Yeah.
I was at that show.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And they had the lasers and the smoke, and it was fucking awesome. And I just saw them at Blues Fest like a few years ago, and it was like, oh look, this is like it was good. But in my mind, I never forgot the whole production of it. Right? It was just
Yeah.
cool because the lights could go right down, and then lasers, and then boom, lights come on. Because it's all timed. It's
Yeah.
just a better production.
Now that I think about it, Cancer Bats was also on that bill.
I think so. Yeah, Cancer
Okay.
Bats.
They played. I was on the fence at the time because I wasn't really into the genre as much as I became. And I wasn't too sold on them until they did a cover of Sabotage, and ever since then I've loved them, and I've grown to enjoy the genre a lot more. That was maybe like what I was maybe 14 back then. I was
Yeah.
just getting. I was into like Sitting Color.
I too was 14. Yeah. Cool, man. What's going on in the city?
So in the city, there's a bunch of shows. It's super busy. So I compiled a list of at least 5 shows that are happening in the next little bit that I think should be interesting. So the first one is February 20th. It's Harmonies with Baby Richmond and Sunday Riot Club at the 27 Club. Then on the 21st, for Rock Dogs, Battle of the Bands out at... I'm blanking on the name of the venue. Moose McGuire's. Out at
so
Moose
did I.
McGuire's. Yeah, it took me a second. I was going to say Royal Oak for some reason. Out at Moose McGuire's Hunt Club, it's going to be Neon Ghost House, Trenchfoot, and Picnic by the Motorway. Picnic by the Motorway. And then on February 25th, there's Jake DeMarsh's show with the Next Level launch at the Rainbow Bistro. February 27th, there is the one and only Zane's birthday, where Let Down Tucana, Neon Ghost House, and the Hunt Club are going to be performing at the Dom.
That's going to be a good one.
And then February 28th, there is none other than the Vickler playing with Naked Burn, Napoleon, and a Girl Boy Thing at the Dom. So that is a Victor Complex.
Victor Complex. Super excited for that one. I'm going to be at that one. The Vickler is part of the Ego and Vice family, and she is in the process of recording that EP, the new Victor Complex EP, and she actually sent us a song. We're not going to play it here because we don't have permission to do it, but it's a banger. It sounds amazing, and go Vic!
I haven't had the chance to listen to it, but I am stoked.
It's really good. I commented. I said, fuck yeah, go Vic, it's awesome. And
Yeah.
you said nothing. She probably thinks you hate it.
Yeah, maybe I'm just really pondering my response to
Really?
the song. You know,
I'm just, you are a professional music reviewer now, so
yeah, it is on my LinkedIn now.
that's right. So she has to, So she has to believe that you're just gonna write the granddaddy of all reviews.
Yeah,
Very good.
yeah.
But
Though,
under a minute.
one thing that did happen not too long ago that was a lot of fun. There was the first look at what the cat dragged in with Austin Camp.
Yes.
That was a blast.
That was a lot of fun, and it went off a lot better, actually, than I thought it was going to. Not that I didn't have hope in it, but starting out sometimes, the first of anything, you never know what to expect.
Yeah.
And I have learned from just recording this podcast today, expect the worst, hope for the best.
Yeah.
I
think the best came out there because that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
For those of you who haven't had the chance to go to the new Ego and Vice spin-off, I guess, show, it is an interactive session that's very intimate with the artist where you get to ask them questions between songs. It felt very fun because you could easily ask anything to Austin, and it was very much kind of like a leveled playing field. I feel sometimes whenever you go see a show, it's the artist and then you, but it kind of felt like you were in your living room hanging out with Austin and he was chatting about his songs and you could ask whatever question he had and learn more about quotes for garage doors for those of you who were there.
Ah, yes. The garage door.
Yeah.
That is Look What the Cat Dragged In. Yeah, I think it's a really good format. And I think the audience or the people that came really seemed to enjoy it. And they were really kind of loose, you know what I mean? Like there was just a very cool energy in the room. And like Max was saying, pretend, it's someone's living room or someone's basement. But it's Meow That's Hot, a great local venue.
Yeah. With great hot sauce.
Yeah, with a great open mic on Tuesdays. And come down because we have another one coming up.
Yeah, I think our headliner might be performing at the next iteration on the 27th.
Yes. Very, very excited to announce, again, but first time announced on the Southwood Stereo, that the Look What the Cat Dragged In at Meow That's Hot, an Ego and Vice presentation. We have the one, the only, Hannah Vig.
Yeah.
With special guest, Eliza Rankin.
Yeah, that should be a good one.
Absolutely. So that is February 27th. You can get your tickets at Eventbrite. I will put a link in the episode bio. And come out and enjoy this brand new format because it really went over the first time, and we really hope it goes over the second time.
Yeah, and we'll keep it going until we get to a fifth year, or not fifth year. Jeez. Well, yeah, we'll get to 5 years.
5s and 10s, man. 5s and 10s. That's
I was gonna say five episode or 5 show anniversary, but
Yeah.
we'll hope for 5 years.
Yeah.
But I think we should move on to the headliner.
Headliner. Yeah.
All right, so tonight's headliner is Hannah Vig, an Ottawa-based singer-songwriter whose music blends indie pop, soft rock, and folk influences with honest, introspective storytelling. Since emerging in 2022, she has quickly built a strong presence in the local scene. Like we mentioned, she's won a couple local awards and generally is a phenomenal storyteller within her songwriting. So on tonight's episode of Southwood Stereo, what song are you going to be listening to?
Least Favorite Goodbye.
By Hannah Vig.
Right here on the Southwood Stereo.
My foot's out the door when you're halfway home. Place my keys on the porch after I pack my clothes. It's long since over, I already know. So I'll lock myself out and I'll leave you alone. You tell me I'm pretty, like I'm something you should quit, and you stare like I'm a mystery or a problem that you can't fix. You call me babe, like I'm someone you wish would let go, and you say my name like it burns in the back of your throat. You slip through my hands like water from taps running dry. You from all of the girls that you had sitting there before me. I know you miss her, the one that you see in my eyes, but I'll ignore it, 'cause your touch, it sets me alight. You tell me I'm pretty, like I'm something you should quit, and you stare like I'm a mystery, or like it's supposed to mean something. You call me babe, like I'm someone you wish would let go, and you say my name like it burns in the back of your throat. You slip through my hands like water from taps running dry. You weren't mine to keep, but you were my least favorite goodbye. You said that nothing ever follows your plan. Well, I'm sorry to say, but you showed your hand already. Maybe I'm digging my grave. Was I just another girl you were undressing? I was time you could waste for words you wouldn't say, but you touched me like you meant it. Did you mean it? Call me babe, like I'm someone you wish would let go, and you say my name like it burns in the back of your throat. You slip through my hands like water from taps running dry. You were mine to keep, but you were my least favorite goodbye. You were mine to keep, but you were my least favorite goodbye.
Minute to spin it.
With bonus spin.
Hannah Vig, least favorite goodbye. Max.
It was a very beautiful song. From the opening vocal arrangement, that reminded me of this one interview I've heard of the 1975, where they mentioned that at every single album they work on, they have like a bit of an opening sequence to kind of invite you into it. This kind of gave me that same feeling, where it just brings you into this world. And then I don't know if it's, we're debating this offline right now, trying to figure out if it's mandolin or if it's ukulele, but it just kind of, the plucky guitar or the plucky string instrument in the background just kind of gives you like a nice little lull bass line for her vocals and her melodies and the lyrics to shine through on top. Like I know like one of the lines that really stuck out to me is "Say my name like it burns at the back of your throat." I think that's just very poetic and very beautiful. I think there were some mentions of cigarettes as well throughout the song, so it kind of ties it all back in together. But yeah, overall, very nice song, very nice arrangement with that build towards the end. What'd you think?
I liked it. It's a very subtle kind of build, and I think it's a ukulele. That's what I'm going to say.
We're going to have a bet.
Yeah, and if I'm wrong, when Hannah Vig plays the show on the 27th, I'll ask her.
That is a question we can ask on the 27th.
What the heck was that in the background? Because it sounded great, and it was a subtle build and great message, great storytelling. Some of the lyrics you had pointed out there, and then it kicked into that bigger ending, won me over, and very, very talented artist, beautiful voice, great songwriter. See Hannah Vig at Look What the Cat Dragged In. Meow, That's Hot.
February 27th.
February 27th. Ego and Vice presents an artist showcase. Good job, Hannah.
We've been loose at episode 5. We're going over time, I think, for every single.
But it sounds
we're
like
chatty.
Yeah, but it sounds kind of like smooth though.
Yeah, maybe we're evolving.
It's like you hear the dingle, but it's always the end, the last little bit of the thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's pretty professional.
No, we're doing pretty good.
I think so too. You know what? Well, we can't get worse. You know what I mean? Like we can only get better. And they say, the more you do things, apparently the better you get at them.
Yeah, we hope to improve drastically by episode 10.
I don't know. I kind of like our vibe right now, but I guess if it's got to get better, I guess it's got to get better. Thank you to Bronson Novella
Out by Lucy.
and Hannah Vig for allowing us to play their tunes.
Check out the shows, go support the artists, follow them on social media, and be sure to send us some recommendations if you have any. If you're a local artist or know of local artists that you think would fit this format, send them over. We'd love to know what's happening within the scene and to highlight it to the best of our capacity.
100%. If you want to get a hold of me, you want to get a hold of Max, you want to get a hold of the Vickler, egoandvice@gmail.com. For the time being, we're still working on that
We'll figure it out one
the
day.
fancy one.
Or shoot us a message on Instagram, I think.
DM each of us, and we will get around. We talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talk to each other, believe it or not. Not just when there's microphones.
Yeah. It's a silent treatment otherwise.
So, 5s and 10s, this has been pretty successful 5 episodes, I think.
Yeah, a lot of great bands.
I look forward to doing the South of Stereo when Max comes in and brings his tea to keep his angelic voice in shape.
Got to do my best.
And he takes his notes. I'm going to get you some graph paper so you can do like a spread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For those keeping score at home, I have this notebook that Mike got us for Christmas this year.
Stocking stuffer, that's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah.
And I've been scribbling up a storm.
It's good. That's good. We're going to have to put that in some kind of museum at some point. But no, I look forward to doing the South of Stereo every time it comes around, every month. And I hope that we can keep doing it for as long as we can keep doing it.
That's the way to go.
Because in the end, it is to help out Ottawa, and it is to showcase the bands and the artists and to get this music into new ears and just out there. Because it deserves to be out there.
Yep. No, well said.
Okay. So, check all that stuff out.
My name's Max,
My name's Mike.
and this was
The Southwood Stereo.
episode 5
We'll see you next time.
to infinity and beyond.
You have music in your soul, nowhere else to go. So turn the volume up, let's start the show. You're listening to the sounds on the Southwood Stereo.